After thousands of years, the moment has finally arrived. This ancient Egyptian sarcophagus has been kept secret for countless years, but is soon revealed. Experts have been investigating a necropolis close to Cairo, and their work will pay off. This discovery will open up new territory. And it all starts when a lone archaeologist enters the shadows. Sounds fascinating, yes? Take advantage of the video and stay till end so that you know more about this amazing discovery, and I assure you that you will definitely like this video. So let's get started without wasting time. It has been preserved for an extended period inside a burial tomb. Archaeologists are now buzzing about a spectacular Egyptian sarcophagus that has just been found deep beneath the dunes near Cairo. They call it a dream discovery because it is essential. The massive stone coffin is inscribed in inscriptions honoring Ta-Mwiya, the chief of King Ramses' treasury and Egypt's most powerful monarch. This discovery is merely the most recent result of a more extensive archaeological examination that has just been conducted. It was found concealed inside a burial chamber, which had only been found a year earlier. This chamber, located in Saqqara, is fascinating with elaborate murals on its walls. In Giza, Saqqara is a necropolis or cemetery with vast and intricate tombs. It was formerly a piece of Memphis, which served as ancient Egypt's capital. Because of the extraordinary monuments and cemeteries that may be seen there, Saqqara has been named a UNESCO World Heritage Site. El-Eguizi's team discovered the top of a long shaft in the middle of the tomb's courtyard, which might have been a doorway leading to a burial chamber. But because the shaft was so deep, almost 8 meters, it took a week to manually elevate ropes with a bucket hook to get out all the sand. El-Eguizi then crammed herself inside the bucket and slowly and dangerously descended the shaft. She was shocked to see the coffin at the bottom. National Geographic cameras documented the most recent digging season for the 8-part documentary series Lost Treasures of Egypt, which premieres in the UK on October 2. Discovering an entirely functioning sarcophagus in its first grave is pretty uncommon. It was beautiful to find this sarcophagus in its initial spot in the grave hole, because it was the previous owner of the burial chamber, which is not usually the case, El-Eguizi explained to the Observer. Occasionally, when the tomb was used in later eras, the coffin was for another individual from a later era. However, such is not the case this time. According to her, Ta-Mwiya's Egyptian titles stress his proximity to the monarch and demonstrate that he played a significant role in the leadership of that time, she said. She continued by pointing out that the tomb is decorated with images of gods, particularly the sky goddess Nut, who is shown on the top portion with her feathered wings, hoping to safeguard the deceased body. Now her team will investigate it to learn the entire account of Ta-Mwiya's life. Saqqara is one of the oldest and most prominent funeral homes, for both the royal family and non-royals, throughout the millennia of Egyptian history, said Peter der Manuelian, director of Egyptology at Harvard University. Thanks to this Egyptian crew, the site's history now includes yet another significant chapter. The life story of America's greatest archaeologist, George Reisner, who oversaw numerous digs and recognized Saqqara's significance, stepping among pharaohs, George Reisner and the Dawn of Modern Egyptology, by Manuelian, is soon to be released by Oxford University Press. I'm always happy to see Egyptian researchers make significant findings, Manuelian said of El-Eguizi. Western archaeologists have long done this task. Therefore, it's beautiful to witness their connections, and it's much more welcoming because she is a woman archaeologist who is Egyptian. The executive producer of the documentary series, Tom Cook, praised El-Eguizi and her fabulous discoveries, and said of her, "She's a grandmother, she's in her 70s, and she's continuing to be out there performing this really quite risky job." He said that these graves were looted by tomb pirates so regularly that there was no assurance that anything fascinating would be beneath there. A roof section had been ripped off, suggesting ancient thieves had stolen buried valuables. So they only realized something extraordinary existed once they entered the final chamber. Although the archaeologists are unsure of the tomb's exact age, their working theory is that it dates to the 1st century BC, then for up to 4 centuries, an individual may have interred their deceased there. However, more research must be done to fully understand the history of the corpses in the Aga Khan mausoleum necropolis. Live Science quoted Dr. Piacentini as saying, "The study of the recently discovered architecture is just beginning." Egyptians are undoubtedly uncovering more and more antiques by digging even in previously unexplored areas. In future generations, I believe there will be even more. What do you think of the upcoming discoveries? Share your thoughts in the comments area. If you liked the video, please press the like button and subscribe to the channel for more exciting content. See you in the next video. Till that, take care.